Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Shall we start?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Okay, so all of you can sit in any comfortable posture. Relax your shoulders. Awareness on your breathing. Just observe your breath. Inhaling and exhaling for equal time. Inhaling for 4 seconds. Exhaling for 4 seconds. Continue inhaling and exhaling for 4 seconds. Inhaling for 4 seconds. Exhaling for 4 seconds. Continue. Few more seconds will continue. Join your palms together in front of your chest in Namaste Mudra. Take a deep breath in. Namaste.
Namaste.
Yes. So, if you guys have any questions, if you have reviewed the classes And if you have any questions, because today we are going to straight go into the practice. We are not going to have any theory. I will take the Mocha and Plavini on Thursday, I think. So today and tomorrow we'll be doing practice. And then Thursday we will do Mocha and Plavini. We'll include that also in the practice. And Friday we'll also be only doing practice. So if you have any questions, you can ask, and like if you want, you can review the all the classes from your notes, whatever we have studied so far. And if you have any questions, you can ask me tomorrow. So we can have like in the beginning little bit Q&A for any confusions, questions, doubts, right? And then we will go into the practice. So if no questions, we can sit.
हाँ मैम,
Yes.
कल बात हुई थी मूलबंध, जो बिगिनर्स है वो मूलबंध और जालंधर बंध पहले ये
जो
वाली
बिगनर्स है उनको क्या?
बिगिनर्स है वो मूलबंध और जालंधर बंध, उद्यान बंध नहीं करना है ना?
मूलबंध
हाँ, तीनों
नहीं,
बंध साथ में नहीं
बिगनर्स को हम
लगाना।
बंधा
कैसे
कराएंगे ही नहीं। बिगनर्स को बंधा कराना ही नहीं है। जब वो थोड़ा सा इंटेंस प्राणायाम प्रैक्टिस रिटेंशन के साथ कर रहे हैं, तो सबसे पहले सेफेस्ट प्राणायाम बंधा जो है वो मूल बंध है।
हाँ,
मूल बंध की प्रैक्टिस कराएंगे, उसके बाद जलंधर बंध ऐड करेंगे, ठीक है?
अच्छा।
एंड उसके बाद आता है उद्यान बंध। ओके, सो बिगिनर्स को तो ऐड करना ही नहीं है। पहले तो रिटेंशन, जैसा मैंने बोला, रिटेंशन पे ही फोकस करना है।
हाँ,
रिटेंशन में ही अगर हम लोगों को स्ट्रेस हो रहा है होल्ड करने में, वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग टू होल्ड द ब्रेथ, so we are not ready for bandha practice. Also, I said that you should have both nostrils active before you practice with mula bandha. So we have to see this small, like these are the no, quality tests whether you are ready for bandha practice or not. तो हम ये क्वालिटी चेक करेंगे कि मेरा दोनों साइड से ब्रेथ आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है, वो फर्स्ट क्वालिटी चेक है। दूसरा, मैं रिटेंशन अच्छे से होल्ड कर पा रही हूँ, नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, मुझे कितना स्ट्रेस हो रहा है और इजी रिटेंशन होल्ड हो पा रहा है, तो मैं बाद में बंदा प्रैक्टिस के लिए रेडी हूँ। और बंदा प्रैक्टिस के लिए रेडी है तो पहले मूल बंद प्रैक्टिस करना है। मूल बंद की 1 महीना 2 महीना ऐसे प्रैक्टिस करने के बाद ही जलंधर बंद यूज करना है। ऐसे कि मूल बंदा is not easy. It is like you might contract the muscles and you will see that it releases. Right? It itself, it requires the practice of Ashwini Mudra. आपको पहले अश्विनी मुद्रा का रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा बिफोर यू गो अहेड एंड प्रैक्टिस मूलबंध, ठीक है? तो जैसे ही आप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करने जाओगे वो रिलैक्स हो जाएगा, इट विल नॉट स्टे। सो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू मास्टर मूलबंध, देन यू गो विद जलंधर बंध। जलंधर बंध और मूल बंध मास्टर होने के बाद वी आर रेडी फॉर उडियाना बंध।
तो मूल बंध और जलंधर बंध जब लगाते हैं तो उडियान ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाता है।
ऑटोमेटिकली आप उडियान लगाओगे तो मूल बंध और जलंधर ऑटोमेटिक होगा, ठीक है? मूल बंध लगाएंगे तो स्लाइट उडियान बंद होता है, बट स्टिल उडियान बंध कैन नॉट हैपन विदाउट एक्सटर्नल रिटेंशन। तो हम जब पहले शुरू में बंद की प्रैक्टिस सीख रहे हैं, हम किससे कर रहे हैं? इनहेलेशन के बाद कर रहे हैं। तो मूल बंद जलंधर बंद हम इंटरनल रिटेंशन के साथ पहले प्रैक्टिस करेंगे।
अच्छा,
उसके बाद एक्सटर्नल रिटेंशन आएगा, एक्सटर्नल रिटेंशन के साथ प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो ऑटोमेटिक उडियान बंद लगना शुरू होगा।
Ma'am, we'll be practicing Surya Bedi and Chandra Bedi.
No, we will be practicing.
We'll be practicing.
Ma'am, is there an age specification कि older people या senior citizens को नहीं कराना चाहिए या
It's not
youngsters?
about the age, it's about how healthy they are. Like retention, we know the contraindications of the retention practices. So if they have high blood pressure, heart issues, right, brain stroke, if they have such histories, we don't include retention for them. Just like momentary pose is okay, but long retentions we don't encourage. So if we don't encourage long retentions, then banda is out of question, right? So you have to understand the contraindications of the practices and if person is healthy or not.
So if somebody is healthy around 70, 75, is it okay to make them do if they are comfortable with Kumbhak? Maybe not
Yes,
Bandha,
yes,
but
yes.
Kumbhak.
But first, as I said, they should be very comfortable with like 16 kumbhak.
Mm.
Okay, when you're doing Nari Shodham, they should have comfortable hold for 16 seconds, 16 seconds.
Mm.
And can we say mudra practice is easier than bandhas? So the normal mudras, if we like want to enhance the practice.
Mudra is of course easy. Some mudras are easier, some mudras are difficult. Like I said, Khechri mudra, you are rolling your tongue, but it should go at the back of your throat, right? If you are not bringing the tongue, the tip of your tongue at the right place, right, it is not going to help, right? Like chin mudra you make, this is easy mudra because you're using the physical body to make the mudra. Whereas bandhas are difficult because you're using the though you're using the skeletal muscles, but you're accessing the deeper layer of the muscles. And sometimes it is difficult to keep those muscles contracted. So bandhas practice can be difficult, and mudras also depending on the type of mudras you use. There can be easy mudra, there can be challenging mudra.
Okay. But can we say that some mudras can enhance the practice of pranayama?
Yes, we are making mudra. Like for Nari Shodhanam, we are using Vyana mudra, or you call Vishnu mudra or Nasikagra mudra, right? We are using Chin mudra, we are using Adi mudra.
Yeah.
So we are using these gestures. Like in meditation, also we are using certain gestures to redirect the prana. So that is supporting the pranayama practices. But pranayama itself is a powerful tool. Even if you don't use mudra, it is going to help. But if you make mudras, then like the energy you tend to lose from your fingertips, you will not lose. You're redirecting that prana back inside. So that's why we make this small gestures so we don't lose energy at all. So they're like very simple, gentle gesture. They're not going to cause any harmful impact. Okay. And like at advanced practices, there are like Khechri Mudra is practiced when you're doing Shitali Pranayam or when you're doing Brahmari practice. Right? This kind of mudras are practiced along with some advanced pranayama practices. But I have never practiced that kind of mudras with my advanced pranayama practices. I've just practiced bandhas. So I'm not in a position to guide you like how you can use Khechri mudra with Shitali pranayam or how you can use it with Brahmari. Like I had just a brief of it and I've never practiced myself.
Madam,
Mudra Rahasyam, we have a course, right?
Yes, that course completely focuses on the understanding the psychology of mudra and how it can rewire the brain, the energy channels. And you learn different mudras for different purposes, like for children, for women, meditative mudras. So there are different mudras that can help for different therapies or different purposes.
Okay. So I would like to like, so you just, whenever we start or something, just let us
Yeah,
know.
that course is mainly led by Dipali. She guides into the course. I come for the physiology part. So I teach the physiology part of the mudra, the neuroscience behind the mudra, and she guides with the practices, with the mudra practices. So again, mudra is something that is not very well written, because you'll find the discrepancies in different books. Some mudras, no, same mudra name can be similar, but then gesture will change from one book to other book. So you may get confused whom to believe.
Yeah.
And somewhere also you feel like, okay, am I practicing right? But then Dipali had a chance to learn from some teacher, and she also she has learned acupuncture. So based on that, she can also create the mudra for therapy. So that's why she guides people into that part.
And whether we are like any like meditation, some different meditation are, is that covered in that, or that's
No, it's just specifically for mudra. Just like here, it's all about pranayama. That is all about mudras. But yes, you will learn meditative mudras that you can incorporate in your meditation practices.
okay? And any particular cause for meditations? Any like, some, or it is
We plan to do meditation course, but then I'm not a person who would like to teach meditation, and most of the techniques Dipali has already shared in the pranayam, pregnancy course,
huh,
and many techniques she has already shared in the pregnancy course, and then fertility course also she has shared couple of meditation techniques. So we feel like, okay, is it really, because most of you come from one course to other course with us. You've already done one course with us and you come, and then you find, okay, this is something I've already learned, then it is not right for us, right? So we decided not to keep it meditation course at the moment.
okay? No, because what I have seen is
But
like,
we have the philosophy part of it, like we have courses last September, October, we had Patanjali Yoga Sutra and Bhagavad Gita together. The course went for 3.5 months, and still we felt like it was too fast. So we have now separated two courses, Patanjali Yoga Sutra separately, Bhagavad Gita separately. So we have those part of it, which helps in the Swadhyaya, understanding the self, and it can help your own practice. So those who had joined, like the only three of them, and because that course we had committed 2 months, because it was first time also, we were not sure how long it will go. So we had committed 2 months. So one girl dropped because it was going on and on, and she had other commitments. But then two students continued, and they were greatly benefited. And one student had her, she was also prenatal student, she had her parents visiting her to her place, and they were learning Bhagavad Gita chanting from somewhere else. So they found the classes so nice and interesting, that with her husband was attending, her parents were attending, and all four of them were sitting and attending. And then when they came back India, they were missing that they are not able to attend the classes. So because my husband takes that classes, he said that you can share the link with your parents, they can also join, no problem. So she's like, because but they are not very comfortable with all this Zoom and things, so they had to like they stopped. So they really like the classes, and they could apply the small things in their daily life also, from Bhagavad Gita, from Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So that we have, but we don't have specifically the meditation practices. Also, my husband is into Vipassana, so he's also not the person who can teach. I'm also not the person who teach. And Dipali, whatever practices she has done, already she has included in some other courses. So we have not made that kind of a course yet.
Okay.
But I have a friend who does healing sound. If you want to do healing sound, I can share her contact. You can directly get in touch with her. She does that certification course also in healing sound.
Okay.
And she is good with it. So
Because I have noticed that with like my students pranayam, so they look up to different kind of meditation. So
but always, yes, initially it is nice to explore multiple techniques, but then it is important that you choose one technique
okay.
to help you grow, because today you practice Om, tomorrow you practice Anapan, the next day you practice Beej Mantra chanting. Just a second. Hello, class में हूँ मैं. Okay. So it's not really going to help you progress. Repetition is important.
Okay.
Just like you'll see that if you follow primary series of Ashtanga, repetition is the key, right? If you practice Shivananda Hatha, repetition is the key. If you practice pranayama also, repetition is the key. Today you do Kapalbhati, tomorrow you do Nadi Shodhanam, the next day you do, it's like today you eat dal, tomorrow you eat chawal, next day you eat roti, right? It's just like that. So it's like monotony is the one which helps you progress. So it is very important that your practice is separate and you don't want to get confused while you're teaching. So your practice is just for yourself, and then when you're teaching is for your students, and they also should understand the need of repetition. I know because our mind is so scattered and distracted, we like to go to the yoga class because this is what happens. Even my students tell me, don't you add weights, don't you add resistant bands, don't you add, I say no, this is, yes, you can add like to improve your physical strength and improve that, but you should be clear what is your purpose of doing yoga. And if you are coming only for the physical benefits, yes, I can do all these things. But if you're coming for, even you have mental aspects for that, then repetition is the key. If you want to heal mentally, then repetition is the key. And that lady was like, she would like to come and feel relaxed, be guided. She was not into physical aspects, but then after some time she was feeling that similar things are happening. Then I had to explain, we cannot make new Surya Namaskars every day. Surya Namaskar is a repetition and you are supposed to repeat it, right? I can make a flow out of Surya Namaskar, that I can do once in a while, but you cannot say that instead of Surya Namaskar, can I do something else, right? So you can make variations 2-3 times, but some practices, which is like pranayam or meditation, which are for your deeper spiritual progress, or even if they don't understand spiritual growth, but it is for your mind. So mind is already distracted, and when you give variety, it will like it. But when you repeat it, it doesn't like it. It will resist because you're trying to tame your mind, trying to discipline your mind. And mind does not like discipline at all. So always looking for something new, always looking for something new. So this is what you need to teach them, that meditation cannot have variety. I can bring variety in your asana practice. I cannot bring variety in your pranayama or meditation practice. Okay. Once you expose them to various meditation techniques, and then let them know, if there are serious students, you let them know which one feels more comfortable to you, and then you repeat it for them. It might not be your practice, but at least some practices, like I guide my students with 2 meditation, Anapan, 3 meditation, Anapan, Metta or Maitri, and the Om chanting. Because I have seen significant impact of Om chanting on my mother when she was going through a cancer treatment, right? and not for everyone anapan can become easy. Anapan is little difficult meditation. So when you are in a process of healing or when you are going through chronic condition, you might not be in a like state that, especially if you're not in the vipassana center, anapan can be very difficult when you are somewhere else. So om is a sound of creation, so it had such a significant impact. And when my mom went for her first radiation treatment, there was another lady who had her 35 years daughter who was taking the radiations, and she came and asked me like how many radiations were finished with my mom. So I said no, this is just the first radiation for my mom, because she noticed that my mom had like almost 1 inch long hair coming back, and she was like, my daughter, this is the last radiation, but she has no hair. And such a significant impact, because my mom used to continuously listen to the om chanting, and whenever she will feel good she would do om chanting. And pranic healing was happening for her, like there was one pranic healer who would do pranic healing for her. And she would drink apple beetroot carrot juice every day because to maintain the hemoglobin count. So this small things helped her heal so much, and she was looking glowing even after going for the radiation or chemotherapy. Her skin was glowing. She was not looking sick, and she had energy with that vest bucket. Also, she would be working everywhere in the kitchen. So that is what the practices can do. So I really guide women, especially during pregnancy. Also, Om chanting is very close mantra. Om chanting, or anyone who is going through a difficult time when anapan is difficult, then it is good to give them Om chanting. So the three meditation are the only three meditation I teach. I don't teach any other meditation techniques because I'm not comfortable. I've not practiced, so I'm not sure to give whether to give or not.
Ma'am, by any chance, do you offer any yoga therapy courses?
Hmm?
Like, do you offer any yoga therapy courses?
I have hormone yoga therapy course.
Okay.
So basically, it covers most of the diseases except for the injuries.
Okay.
Because I cover that part usually in the functional anatomy, so I don't feel the need of having that in the yoga therapy part. Because
Okay.
most of the diseases, even the respiratory diseases that we think that asthma or bronchitis could be separate, but somewhere the root cause is also in the hormones.
Okay.
So most of the diseases are covered. As you understand the hormones, you will understand the link with the diseases,
Okay.
and you will be able to heal. So that is the course I've created, because for myself, I've suffered from hormonal issues for long,
Okay.
and whenever I am under the influence of stress, I also get back the hormonal chaos. So this is something that I really was very interested in. I've studied my master's in yoga therapy, and I've done the yoga therapy course, but then hormone link was completely missing. So that made me learn about hormones, and that's why I've created a complete separate uh, course on that, which is like focusing on the hormone. It is more relevant in today's time.
Okay.
Because most of even the yoga therapy courses that I've done, they if they focus on okay, somebody has like I told you, no, even with the diseases, I've seen teachers giving the Bij mantra, like with the digestive issues, they were making us practice Bij mantra Ram. I was not it was not fitting into my mind. Like, how can you start chanting Bij mantra directly Ram when you're, because I have done pranic healing, I know the psychology of chakra, I know how chakras function. So for me, just to directly get into the Manipur chakra was like not fitting into my head. You need to understand that Muladhara is a problem. So that made me realize that there are a lot of gaps just understanding that, okay, I have digestion issues, I have diabetes, then it must be the Manipur chakra, or I have the thyroid condition, must be the throat chakra. So we don't really understand the root of it, and then we are just trying to treat the symptoms. Then there is no difference in the allopathic medicines and the way we are treating people.
Of course. Okay, thank you.
મેડમ ઓમકાર ચેન્ટિંગમાં ઉ મ એટલે ને અલગથી આપણે કરી સપોઝ આપણે ઓમકાર
साउंड आता है मूलाधारा चक्र से, ओ आता है मणिपुर चक्र से, ठीक है। म साउंड यहाँ से राइज होता है, साइलेंस यहाँ पे एंड होता है।
तो ओमकार चेंटिंग માટેનું કોઈ એવું સ્પેસિફિક કે આવી જ રીતે કરવાનું એવું કઈ નહીં ને?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि आपको ऐसे ही करना है। मैंने आपको डिफरेंस बताया। जब हम जैसे आजना चक्रा के लिए ओम चेंट करते हैं तो ओम वो ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल साउंड हो जाता है, ओ और म का इक्वल साउंड हो जाता है। जैसे हम लोग सहस्रार चक्रा के लिए कर रहे हैं तो म साउंड एक्सटेंड करना है और साइलेंस को एब्जॉर्ब करना है। यहाँ पे जो म साउंड खत्म होने के बाद जो लास्ट साइलेंट पार्ट होता है, म यहाँ पे एंड होना चाहिए और साइलेंस को ऑब्जर्व करना है। तो वो थोड़ा लंबा चैंटिंग हो जाता है और उसमें हम सात चक्रा चैंट करते हैं। जब अ उ म चैंट करते हैं तो सातों चक्रा चैंट होता है। और जब हम लोग ये करते हैं तो मणिपुर से शुरू होता है, आजना पे खत्म होता है। जब हम ओम चैंट करते हैं ना तो अ से मूलाधारा से नहीं शुरू होता है, वो सीधा मणिपुर से शुरू होता है और आजना पे खत्म हो जाता है। तो जब अ उ म करते हैं तो हम मूलाधार से लेके सहस्रार तक जाते हैं।
एक जगह पे ऐसा करवाया था, अ 10 टाइम्स, उ 10 टाइम्स और म तीनों अलग अलग, ऐसा करवा सकते हैं?
Initially you can do it. You are what you can say, you are activating the energy in those chakras and then moving. So you can prepare that way, but then when you chant it together, that's when you are moving the energy. And we do it with exhalation. Why we exhalation? So with exhalation, the energy is moving downward. It is coming out. So we redirect the energy upward.
Ma'am, one more thing. We are doing Kapalabhati. We do inhale, exhale normal, and then we start with Kapalabhati. And I have some teachers have taught for Kapalabhati, take a deep inhale, open your chest, get the stance, and then you'll be not hurting your you'll be able to do it very nicely if you inhale big and then you start Kapalabhati.
I have not practiced like that. And would you find it difficult to practice without doing that?
No, it was better.
Okay. So it's I'm to be honest, I've never practiced. I have practiced advanced pranayama in Shivananda Ashram. They have never made us do like that. And I have a pranayama teacher. He has also never made us do like that. So I don't know. I have not practiced like that, so I'm not sure.
और मैडम प्राणायाम जब हम करते हैं तो चिन्ह मुद्रा में करते हैं, जैसे कि कपालभाति, तो उसमें हम प्राण मुद्रा या वायु मुद्रा ऐसे रख के कर सकते हैं?
हाँ, कर सकते आप। वायु मुद्रा लो, प्राण मुद्रा लो, no problem. When you're doing with cleansing, you can even do apan mudra, like you're doing Kapalbhati as a kriya. You can even make apan mudra.
Okay.
Ma'am, just out of curiosity, so you said practicing chanting Bij mantras, for people who are sick has contraindications. So Om is also a Bij mantra, right?
Om is a Bij mantra, but it is you when you are doing 3-letter Om, you're not targeting one chakra.
Okay.
You're doing from Muladhara to the Sahasrara chakra. So it's like purifying all 7 chakras together. You're not
Okay.
just working on single chakra. Doing what I said, doing like when we started with there was some condition, and in that condition, teacher started making us do the Ram.
Ram. Okay.
Okay, and it was very intense practice of Ram.
Okay.
Okay, without even doing anything at a Muladhara chakra and just doing Ram, it can be very dangerous.
Okay.
Okay, and when the chakra gets overactivated, if it is overactivated, where would the energy go? It will go to the sex chakra and the heart chakra. So the selfishness comes when it goes to the heart chakra. What will happen? The heart chakra will get blocked with the Manipur chakra energy. Thus, if it goes down towards the sacral chakra, what will happen? The urge to have sex or restlessness, those aspects can take place. So if you hyperactivate, like you're trying to help with the digestion, but then if somebody is not knowing how much to do, how long to do, right, and if the energy is not properly redirected, it will not have grounding. Okay, so when it is hyperactivated, the energy will move up and down, so it will immediately affect the heart chakra and the sacral chakra.
Okay.
So you need grounding through Muladhara chakra first. Secondly, Muladhara chakra is the base of the whole physical body. So if anything is wrong in the physical body, Muladhara chakra is the first chakra that you need to heal before healing other chakras. So this is what we do in pranic healing.
Okay.
And in advanced courses, when you do pranic healing, basic pranic healing, you just learn about the aura energy. When you do advanced and psychotherapy, there you learn the complete science about the chakras. So then you understand that how you're supposed to, if you're helping, you should be helping in a way without harming others. It's just like you don't know the functional anatomy and you're teaching the asanas and you're doing something wrong to injure the student. But physical injury will be seen. This is not going to be seen. Right?
Okay.
Yes. So are we ready for the practice? Okay. Sit in the comfortable posture. Relax your shoulders. Awareness on your breathing. Ensure you are sitting relaxed. Complete awareness on your breathing. We inhale and exhale for equal time. And mentally preparing for the first round of Kapalbhati. Today we are going to practice one round of Kapalbhati, one round of Bhastrika, we want to do 1 minute of Kapalbhati So I will, when I say start, you will start. Inhale for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Continue. We want to start with the next breath. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. Inhale and start. Ensure you maintain the pace and rhythm. The first pump and the last pump in Kapalbhati should have the equal force. Last 10 seconds. Stop. Relax your breath. Complete awareness on your breathing. And we will take one yogic breath, hands in Adi Mudra. Inhale through belly, chest, clavicle. Hold as long as you feel comfortable. And exhaling in the same order, the belly, the chest, the clavicle. And hold. Hold only as long as you feel comfortable without stressing. Just relax. We want to do Vastrika Pranayam, belly variation of Vastrika, 15 pumpings. When you're ready, you will start 15 pumpings. As you finish 15 pumpings, just relax your breath. And we want to take Adi Mudra and one yogic breath with internal and external retention. Inhale, belly expands. The chest expands. Clavicle expands. Hold as long as you feel comfortable. And exhale slowly and with control. And hold once again. And just relax. We want to practice Shitali Pranayam. 7 breaths of Shitali Pranayam. You will roll the tongue or make a Kaki Mudra. And inhaling through the tongue. Holding the breath as long as you feel comfortable. And exhaling through the nose slowly and with control. 7 times. And as you complete, you will just be aware of your breath. Mentally preparing for the 7 repetitions of Surya Vedan Pranayam. You're going to bring your right hand in Nasikagra Mudra. And you're going to use your ring finger to close your left nostril. Before we close, inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. And close your left nostril. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. 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 Inhale right. Last round. Hold. Exhale left. Relax. Keep your eyes closed. If you want to open your legs and shake your legs, you can adjust your posture. And just be aware of your breath, your body, and your mind. And mentally preparing for the Chandra Vedi Pranayam. Just breathe normally. Inhaling and exhaling through both nostrils and try to understand how you feel. After the Kapalbhati, Bhastrika, Shitali Pranayam, and Surya Vedi Pranayam. We want to do Chandra Vedi Pranayam. You're going to bring your right hand and again in Nasikagra Mudra. Sit in any comfortable posture. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. 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 Last round. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Relax. Be aware of your breath. Observe how you feel. Mentally preparing for the Nari Shodhanam Pranayam. We want to now practice Sukha Purvaka variation of Nari Shuddhi Pranayam. Sukha Purvaka Nari Shodhanam Pranayam is the pranayam where you inhale for comfortable time, you hold for comfortable time, you exhale for comfortable time, and you again hold for comfortable time. Okay, this is a variation mentioned in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. But before going with this variation, you must have practiced 4-16, 8-16. Right? If you have practiced this, then slowly you can switch to Sukha Purvaka Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. So again, right hand in Nasikagra Mudra or the Vishnu Mudra. Sit straight, sit comfortably. We will try to do total 14 rounds of Nadi Shodhanam Pranayam. Sukha Purvaka variation. I will guide you through one round, then you will follow your own rhythm and pace for 13 rounds. Sit straight, sit comfortably, shoulders relaxed. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. And close your right nostril. Inhale left for comfortable time. Hold. Hold as long as you feel comfortable without stressing. And you will exhale when you're ready with control. Slow exhalation as slow as possible and with control. And as you complete exhalation, you will hold the breath again for comfortable time without stressing, just as long as you feel comfortable. Inhaling through the right. Hold as long as you feel comfortable. Holding the breath. And exhaling through the left. Slow and controlled exhale. Exhaling as slow as possible and with total control. And then again holding the breath only as long as you feel comfortable. This is one round. So like that, we want to do 13 more rounds. Follow your own breath rhythm. You shouldn't be getting too hard on retaining the breath. Ensure your inhale and exhale does not become restless. You should hold as long as you feel comfortable, and with control, you will exhale or inhale. Complete total 13 more rounds. Ensure your breath is relaxed throughout the practice. You're not getting restless. Just observe as you complete how you feel. How is your body? We want to do one last pranayam, Brahmari pranayam. We will include retention in Brahmari pranayam this time. So if you know how to make a Shanmukhi mudra, you can make it, or if you don't know, you can just watch me. You'll place your index finger above your eyebrows, middle finger on your eyes, the ring finger on your nose to close the nostril, and the little finger goes on your upper lip, right? Or just close to your lips. So you're going to and use your thumbs to close your earlobes. Okay. So as you inhale, the nostrils will be open. Hold, closing the nostril. And as you exhale, you open the nostril and make a humming sound. Okay, so whenever you're ready, you will start. 7 times. As you complete, you just be aware how you feel, how is your body, how is your mind. And join your palms together in front of your chest in Namaste Mudra. Take a deep breath in. And we want to chant one Om Tri Shanti together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub the palm. Place the palms over your eyes. Feel the warmth over your face. And gently opening your eyes, gazing at your palms with smile and gratitude. Thank you. Okay, so how are you feeling, all of you? Those who practiced. रत्ना जी कैसा लग रहा है? सुनाई नहीं दे रहा, म्यूट हो आप.
एकदम शरीर हल्का लग रहा है.
और डिफिकल्टी हो रहा था रिटेन करने में कोई भी प्राणायाम में? कौन से प्राणायाम में?
नाड़ी शोधन में.
ठीक है, हमने तो कंफर्टेबल
इंटरनल मेडिटेशन में नहीं, एक्सटर्नल में थोड़ा.
बट इसीलिए हम कंफर्टेबल टाइम कर रहे हैं, तो स्ट्रेस नहीं करना है. सुखपूर्वक इसीलिए कर रहे हैं कि ऑलरेडी हमने सूर्य भेदी, चंद्र भेदी में रिटेंशन किया, उससे पहले रिटेंशन किया शीतली में. तो इसमें थोड़ा इजी सुखपूर्वक वेरिएशन करेंगे. और सुखपूर्वक वेरिएशन का फायदा भी क्या है कि हम जो काउंट के साथ करते हैं ना, तो पूरा कंसंट्रेशन काउंटिंग में चला जाता है. इसमें आप अपनी प्रैक्टिस पे फोकस कर सकते हो. Right? Inhale, hold. As you hold, you will feel the sensations, you will feel your mind. No, you can go deeper into the practice. But when you are counting, then your mind is with the counting. You're not with the practice. So that's why the Sukha Purvaka variation is very important. But that is advanced practice. First, we must understand that we should ensure that our exhalation is double time. It is effortlessly happening double than the inhalation. And then when we are holding also, we are at least holding 8 counts or 16 counts to be able to do सुखपूर्वक variation. अगर हम सीधे ही सुखपूर्वक वेरिएशन में चले जाएंगे तो क्या होगा? अगर कोई बिगनर है तो फास्ट एक्सेल कर देगा, फास्ट ब्रीदिंग हो जाएगा. इसलिए सुखपूर्वक वेरिएशन बिगिनर्स के लिए नहीं है. थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस हो जाए, आप एक रेशियो कंटिन्यूअसली प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो, उसके बाद इफ यू वांट टू फोकस मोर ऑन द प्रैक्टिस, फॉरगेट अबाउट द काउंट एंड डू द सुखपूर्वक वेरिएशन. उसमें जितना काउंट होल्ड कर सकते हो उतना होल्ड करना है. एक्सेल जितना स्लो हो सके उतना स्लो करेंगे, वापस होल्ड करेंगे जितना कंफर्टेबल हो, और इनहेल भी जितना कंफर्टेबल हो उतना इनहेल करेंगे. तो काउंट को भूल जाएंगे. जब काउंट भूल जाते हैं तो देयर इज आल्सो पॉसिबिलिटी और इनहेल एक्सेल बिकम्स मच लॉन्गर देन 4-8. क्योंकि हमारा माइंड काउंटिंग के साथ होता है, तो वी आर नॉट इवन ट्राइंग कि इफ आई कैन डू मोर, बट मिनिमम इतना होना चाहिए टू प्रैक्टिस सुखपूर्वक वेरिएशन.
Ma'am, can we follow the same ratios which we use for Nadi Shodhanam, for Chandravedi and Suryavedi for retention? Can we practice with ratios?
We did Chandra Vedi and Surya Vedi with ratio only. I was doing 4:16:8.
Okay. So we can start with like 1:1.
Yes, 1:1 ratio, then 1:2 ratio you start. Then when you introduce retention, हमने सूर्य वेदी चंद्र वेदी के साथ एक्सटर्नल रिटेंशन नहीं किए, ओनली इंटरनली प्रैक्टिस किए. ठीक है, क्योंकि नाड़ी शोधन में वापस एक्सटर्नल प्रैक्टिस करना था, तो एक्सटर्नल हमने सूर्य वेदी चंद्र वेदी पे नहीं किए.
और मैडम हमने पहले सूर्य भेदी किया, बाद में चंद्र भेदी किया.
हाँ,
तो पहले ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं ना कि पहले सूर्य भेदी करे फिर चंद्र भेदी. वो
वैसे
तो
ही
मैं
किया.
शीतली किया, इसलिए
हाँ.
शायद इसलिए सूर्य भेदी पहले किया.
हाँ, पहले आपने भस्त्रिका किया तो उसका काउंटर प्रैक्टिस किया शीतली.
हाँ.
ठीक है, बाद में हमने सूर्य भेदी किया तो चंद्र भेदी करना ही है.
हाँ.
आप चंद्र भेदी करके सूर्य भेदी भी कर सकते हो इन केस कि आपने मतलब आई डोंट नो द पर्पस, बट इट इज अबाउट बैलेंसिंग. अगर आपने फॉर एग्जाम्पल भस्त्रिका करके चंद्र भेदी किया, तो चंद्र भेदी करके आप अगर सूर्य भेदी करोगे तो वापस वो इम्बैलेंस हो जाएगा, क्योंकि भस्त्रिका के बाद चंद्र भेदी आपने कूल डाउन करने के लिए किया.
हाँ.
राइट, तो उसके बाद वापस आपने हीट जनरेट कर दी सूर्य भेदी से, तो बैलेंस नहीं हुआ. भस्त्रिका करने के बाद शीतली एज अ काउंटर प्रैक्टिस किया हमने.
हाँ.
ठीक है, सूर्य भेदी चंद्र भेदी दोनों एक दूसरे का काउंटर प्रैक्टिसेस है, तो वो साथ में किया. उसके बाद नाड़ी शोधनम किया ताकि वो एनर्जी बैलेंस रहे.
मैम मुझे लगा कि दिस द लास्ट वन ब्राह्मरी विथ होल्डिंग, आई फाउंड इट डिफिकल्ट एंड आई
हाँ,
वाज
इनिशियली डिफिकल्ट होगा,
कुछ अलग ही साउंड आ रहा था.
हाँ. ऐसा हो तो षण्मुखी मुद्रा आप अवॉइड कर सकते हो. ठीक है, ऐसे ही मुद्रा करके होल्ड करके ट्राई करो. उसके बाद षण्मुखी मुद्रा लेंगे.
ओके, ठीक है.
टू मेनी थिंग्स हैपनिंग, तो वो इनिशियली माइंड ये हो जाता है कि मुद्रा पे फोकस करूं, कि रिटेंशन पे करूं, कि एक्सेलेशन पे करूं. सो यू कैन गो विद इजी वेरिएशन एंड जस्ट इनहेल, होल्ड एंड एक्सेल हमिंग साउंड. तो जो हम हैंड जेस्चर कर रहे हैं उसी में पहले होल्ड करने की कोशिश करेंगे, उसके बाद मुद्रा का यूज करेंगे. तो Brahmari itself takes you to Pratyahar state. This mudra will help even going deeper into the state of Pratyahar.
And for me, it was difficult. Like I was continuing with the 4:8:8:8 ratio in Nadi Shodhan.
हाँ, that's fine.
It was starting में तो कुछ फंबल ही हो रहा था. Then body itself खुद ने rhythm लाया inhalation exhalation का.
हाँ, it's okay. So that's why we want to go for सुखपूर्वक. अभी जितने भी दिन है हम सुखपूर्वक करेंगे. But in that, our aim is to focus on as slow as possible. तो जितना स्लो करेंगे उतना रिटेंशन भी बेटर होगा, उतना इनहेलेशन भी बेटर होगा. एक्सेलेशन जितना स्लो हुआ तो उसके बाद जो होल्ड किया उसको एकदम लास्ट एज तक होल्ड करके नहीं रखना है. लाइक कंफर्टेबल होल्ड करना है. हम यहाँ तक प्रेशर आ जाता है तब तक होल्ड करेंगे और उसके बाद हम इनहेल तो पैनिक हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ तक प्रेशर बिल्ड नहीं होने देना है. ठीक है, अब कंफर्टेबल होल्ड है. ठीक है, अभी मैं और 2 सेकेंड 5 सेकेंड होल्ड कर सकती हूँ, बट उस टाइम पे ही हम छोड़ देंगे. तो क्या है कि इनहेलेशन में या एक्सेलेशन में पैनिक नहीं होगा. ओके, यस, एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस? तो कल जितना भी है आप नोट्स विजिट कर सकते हो, गो थ्रू द नोट्स एंड व्हाट एवर क्वेश्चंस. अगर कल कुछ भी क्वेश्चंस है, आस्क मी द क्वेश्चंस, वी विल do the Q&A first and then we will do the practice. ठीक है, कल वापस हम बेसिक प्रैक्टिस पे आएंगे, खाली कपालभाति करेंगे 3 राउंड्स, उसके बाद नाड़ी शोधनम करेंगे एंड वापस भ्रमरी करेंगे. ये 3 प्रैक्टिस थोड़ा ज्यादा क्वांटिटी में करेंगे, तो हम ये 3 प्रैक्टिस पे कल फोकस करेंगे. Yes, any questions? Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. थोड़ा लंच जल्दी कर लेना, तो if we start pranayam only, then it is fine with you all to practice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you.